We're going to try to make hash browns. We got taters soaking in water. We're going to shred them in the food processor. Or you can grate them on a cabbage grater, either one. This is the shredding side, and this is the slicing side. Okay, we're going to try this. I hope it works. Okay, let's get one of these taters. Okay, let's try this. You get the point. Here's what they're going to look like. Those shredded potatoes. We got our taters grated, and then we washed them several times, and now we're going to let them drain. They're sitting there draining right now. As soon as they drain, we'll show you the next step. Add a little bit of salt to them while they're sitting there draining where they don't turn brown on you. Sorry about that. About dropped the camera. You're going to need peeled potatoes, shredded, 2 teaspoons of potato starch or cornstarch, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper. Fry at 15 minutes and freeze for an hour, and then get them out and shape them and cook them. Or fry them, I mean. Make sure to squeeze all the water out of your potatoes. Make sure of that. We got oil for frying. It's vegetable oil. Put this in your hot oil. Cook it for a few minutes after you get your water drained out. You got to make sure you squeeze all the water out. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. I'm going to get them out. We're fixing to shape them. You got to freeze them. 2 teaspoons of cornstarch after you squeeze all the grease back out of your taters. 2 teaspoons of salt. One-eighth of a teaspoon of black pepper. And that's it. We're not going to add no sugar. Okay, we got everything put in there. Now we're going to stir it up. We're going to shape our patties. Now, I've never made this before, so I hope they work. Now, you'll have to freeze these. I don't know. I can't get my parchment paper to stick. Wants to roll up on me. Shape them in the way you want to, like McDonald's if you want to. Mine's not going to be like McDonald's. I could care less how you shape them. I just want them to turn out. They are shaping. Now I just hope they fry up good the second time. I might put mine in the air fryer. Be healthier. I don't know. They got all this grease on them anyway. Or you put 2 parchment papers together and then put them inside of it and shape them that way. I just hope they turn out brown and crispy. That's all I care about. We got them shaped. Now we're going to put them in the freezer for an hour. Gonna make some cornbread for stuffing today. We're just going to make a basic. And we don't really need that much because it's only 3 of us. This is a 1/8. Just a basic plain recipe. I put 1/8 of cup things in here. 8 of them. 1 egg. Some milk. A little bit of grease. Might have to have some water. Gonna have to have an iron skillet hot. An iron skillet. Grease it up before you stick your cornbread in there. Let me get a little bit of water. Okay, we got our cornbread made. We're going to bake it at 350 for 30 to 40 minutes. This is what it looks like. Got it on the stove, heating it up where I can pour my cornmeal in there. Skillet is hot. Now let's pour our cornmeal in there. We got our oven on 350. You can bake it on 400 if you want to, but I'm just going to do it easy and slow today. Okay, we got it ready. Now we're going to stick it in the oven. See it bubbling? That's what you want when you put your cornmeal in there. Oh, I got to move my things up where I cooked that ham yesterday. Now we'll be back with you in 30 minutes. We got the cornbread out. We're going to test see if it's done, and then we're going to get back at it, making something else. Okay, we're going to test this. It's done. Okay, we're going to let it cool off. Then we're going to make our stuffing or dressing, whatever you want to call it. let's make this stuffing. Okay, you're going to need an onion. Make sure you wash everything off after you cut it. And you plant this part. That way you have a new onion coming up. And you can grow them in your house. See, there's another one. I'm going to cut that off and go plant it as soon as I get this video done. The rest of this is compost. Now, when they get, if you want to, when them gets big, just keep cutting the greens off of them and using them in your cooking or your salads or whatever. And then this summer you could, or spring, you can take them outside and plant them in your garden, and they'll grow and keep on growing for you. Okay, I'm going to cut up this onion and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, we're going to crumble our cornbread up. And get it ready. Here's what it looks like. That's what it looks like inside. Be back with you in a little bit. Okay, I got my onions and my celery cut up, and I put them in the food processor to make them smaller. Got my cornbread crumbled up. I've got biscuits I made yesterday. I'm going to put that in it. And then I'll be back with you to show you what else we're going to do. Let's put some eggs in our mixture. We got 4. Oops. Okay. We had 3 stalks of celery and 2 large onions. I hope you give this recipe a try. and see if you like it or not. Might be your Thanksgiving every year after that if you try it and you like it. Okay, I'll be back with you when I get ready to stick this in the oven or put more stuff in it. Gonna try to make 7 cups of chicken broth out of this. You need 7 teaspoons and 7 cups of water. Okay, we're ready for our chicken broth. It's all warmed up. If you have any extra, you can save it to make something else with in the freezer. Freeze it. Okay, I'm going to use one more thing. This box of cornbread stuffing mix. See if I can find something to get it open with. Now for the cornbread stuffing, you'll just need 2 cups. If you're going to make it that way. Of chicken broth. And some fresh sage. Okay. Okay, it's moist enough. Now I got to find the rest of my recipe. We got our homemade poultry seasoning. You'll need 3 teaspoons. Now you can buy store-bought if you want to. We got some fresh sage. I growed it. So let's use it and put it in here. Now rub it between your hands where the smell. And then start turning it in little bitty pieces. You'll need about a cup. About 3 tablespoons. You can use store-bought. Ain't no shame in the game. I've used it plenty of times. Okay, now we're going to put a little bit of thyme, like a teaspoon. A little bit of store-bought sage, teaspoon, because we like plenty of sage in ours. Okay, and we're going to put fresh parsley. And we grow this. We're going to use a teaspoon. And we got turkey seasoning. We're going to put 2 teaspoons. Okay. I smell that fresh sage. Oh my God. This is going to be so good. Make sure you stir it up enough and then we'll put it in the oven in a few minutes. Okay, we sprayed our parchment paper. We're going to put our stuffing in that and bake it for at least 45 minutes at 350. Wash your dishes as you go. That way you don't got no dishes to do when you get done. That's what I've been doing all this big cooking days. Don't got no mess to clean up after that. Now, what I do with leftover stuffing, I fry it. I cut it into little squares, add butter to my pan, to my skillet, and I fry it till it's golden brown. And then we eat it just like that for breakfast or anything. We don't throw no stuffing out. It either gets eaten for breakfast or we eat it with something. And we don't make a lot of stuffing no more because I can't eat it. But today I am eating, believe that. I cooked it, I'm going to eat it today. This only comes once a year, and I'm going to do it. Okay, make sure you got it all flat before you put it in the oven. We're going to heat some hash browns up that we made. It's been an hour. Here's your hash browns. As soon as the oil gets hot, we'll be frying them. Let's try these. Now, if you don't want to fix them all, leave them in the freezer, but put them in a freezer bag after they get froze. Let's stick them back in the freezer. Turn my oil down. And then I'll be back with you to show you what they look like. Now you notice my taters are darker than a regular hash brown. Well, I didn't peel mine. If you're going to make this recipe, you need to peel it, and then they'll be white like they're supposed to be at the restaurant. But I didn't do that. I took the easy way out. Okay, I'm going to get these out and let them drain on this piece of paper. They look like a hash brown to me, but dark because I didn't peel them. You gotta let them fry for 15 minutes after you get them out of the freezer. Or bake them for 15 minutes, either one. But they look like a hash brown to me. There's our hash browns. Now just put salt on them and they should be ready to serve. Here's the cornbread dressing. We'll be making more stuff today. Them hash browns was awesome. We tasted the dressing that we made, and you can taste the sage, and it is one good stuffing. We got our turkey. We're going to put him in the oven and let him get brown. It was cooked in nothing but butter. Got the turkey ready to go in the oven. It's got all of its butter and gel to it. It's been in the refrigerator from last night. Now it's ready to be cooked. About an hour it should be done. Turkey breast. Turkey's ready to go into the oven at 350 for an hour. We're getting ready to make the green beans and the gravy. The turkey's already heated up and done. We got the dinner rolls in the oven, and we're about ready to eat. It's getting closer and closer. Got chicken broth, garlic powder, onion and onion salt. And then we're going to put butter and a little bit of chicken. We got a little bit of chicken bouillon in there in water. And the green beans, garlic powder, and onion powder, and onion salt. Now we're going to put some butter in there, and we'll be heating it up. We're going to make a glaze to put on top of our dinner rolls. We're going to make butter, honey, and cinnamon. And that's what we're going to put on our dinner rolls. got 100% cinnamon. Honey. Dinner rolls are done, and they got the glaze on top of them. Go ahead.
Turkey you want?
It don't matter. How much turkey you want, Cameron?
Yeah.
You want gravy on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
How much stuffing you want? I just want one piece.
You can't get nothing fucking side. There, Cameron. Let's get your dinner roll. Now what else you want?
That's it.
Okay. Put your plate up there. There's his plate. That's Cameron's. Don't it look good? Here's my plate. Cranberry sauce, stuffing with gravy, green beans, and turkey with gravy. And here's Ronnie's. Dinner roll, green beans, cranberry sauce, and stuffing, and turkey and gravy. I baked my pie, my pumpkin pie. It's keto pumpkin pie. And it's done. And that's what it looks like. This is Tanya's Home Cooking on YouTube. This is part 2 of our dinner. Tomorrow is leftovers and what we're going to do with leftovers. Thanks for watching. Please come back and watch us again. Share with your friends and family. Thanks.